I'm really hoping this works. I am live streaming on my phone because my laptop does not want to play fair today at all. So hi everyone, if you are here, I'm going to see if I can read comments and stuff on on my laptop. Hi Dennis, okay, I can see comments on the phone, that is great. I'm so sorry this is so late. Hi, hi. I have been struggling with this for an hour now. Hi Sue, hi Ida, hi. I'm so sorry. I'm so frustrated. But I'm here. Northern Ireland, hi. Hi Susan. Let me just move you over slightly so that I can bring up this page. Texas, I hope you're all doing okay down there. Awful stuff. We have had the tail end of Hurricane Harvey here, but it has just been like a little bit of wind and a little bit of rain. Nothing that I'm kind of not used to just from living in Ireland. Hi from Denmark. Hi. First live web stream. This is my first time doing a live web stream. Japan, cool. I've never been to Japan. British Columbia, I've heard it's absolutely amazing up there. Sorry, I'm trying to get my phone so that it stays steady. That's just not going to work for me. Come on, phone. Nothing wants to work for me today, I swear to God. Finland. I was supposed to go on a school trip to Finland once and it got cancelled and I was devastated. Montana. Wow, everyone's here. So cute. Thank you. Nova Scotia. Fab. Welcome stateside. Thank you very much. New house is amazing. Really nice. This is my office. I can show you around now that I can move my phone. This is the office. All my planners, notebooks are here. We are getting settled in, thankfully. Wales, hi. Okay, let me see if I can I've had such a nightmare with this, I really have. Sorry, this is going to be very all over the place now because I wasn't expecting to do it on my phone at all. Alaska, are you freezing up there? I cannot handle the cold at all. Okay. And I can't recall where I put my tripod. Oh, and now my laptop decides to work. It's too late now, laptop. Too late. All the pens. Okay, so pens. I can show you some pens. We have done loads in a really short space of time. Like we really wanted to get stuck in as soon as possible. So we had a list of kind of important things that we had to do and we've done all of those. Here are my pens. So, Fluffy Unicorn. This one was a gift. Isn't it lovely? That was from a very good friend of mine. It was a birthday present. Love it. And I have another one, another unicorn one that I bought myself a few years ago. Scout is doing really well. I suspect she's going to like pop in the door any second now. So this is one I bought in Paper Chase a few years ago. This is another gift. This is from my husband, another unicorn one. Full-time YouTuber and blogger now. I can't work over here because I'm here on my husband's visa, so I'm not permitted to work. I would have to apply for a work permit. She is great. Scout is great. I don't know how she has like stayed so cheerful and chirpy because I have just wanted to tear all of my hair out. Rainbow pen. Also from Paper Chase. All my fluffy pens I think are from Paper Chase. Actually, now that I think about it, this one was not a gift. I bought this one for myself. My husband is an American football analyst, so basically a sports journalist. He sits down and analyzes all the American football games. He does a lot of radio interviews, TV interviews, writes articles. Profootballfocus.com is the website address. If you are into American football, you will find everything you need over there. This is the one that was a gift. Look at this little springy guy, isn't he so cute? Obviously you can see a unicorn theme. We didn't move all of our stuff from Ireland. We moved, so like papers, books, knickknacks, decorative things, but we didn't really move any furniture at all. I moved my office chair, and we moved these IKEA Expedit units and 3 other chairs. Scotland, I love Scotland so much. And that was it. Like beds, sofas, big armchairs and stuff we left behind because we're going to be renting out our house over there. So we left all that behind. It was cheaper. We didn't have to ship it. Christmas themed. It's my little Christmas Christmas tree. Kind of on the friend score, not really, a little bit. We've met some of the neighbours and they're lovely, but I haven't hung out with them like long enough to say that they were our friends. Cavan, wow, I once ran a case up in Baileyborough and it was, your courthouse there is freezing cold, but I went to a local pub and got a stew and it was like the best stew I have ever had in my life. So Cavan has a special place in my heart for that, the best stew. And then my final little fluffy pen is a Santa pen. Isn't he so cute? Not really with a schedule-ish. I kind of go back and forth, so I'll be good for a day or two, and then we've just got so many things to sort out. Like I've been trying to get Scout into a school, unicorn love, so things keep popping up. Singapore, how fascinating. Okay, I think I have the phone. Okay, it will probably like tilt on me now. These are all the rest of my pens. So I've got Stabilos, Sharpie pens, the rest of them are basically Bic pens. I live on Bic pens. And there are some Papermate ink joys in here too. I will try not to let you fall. I make no guarantees. Okay, so I think everyone is on, loads of people are on the other live stream. UK, I mentioned in an earlier vlog about how different supermarkets are. Kind of getting the supermarket thing figured out. Hi Dublin, how are you? You're just so much bigger over here, so I'm going without Scout now basically. It's much easier. It still takes me over an hour to get through the supermarket, which is still a little bit frustrating, but I'm getting better at it. I'm figuring out where everything is. Not as overwhelmed now. I know where the checkouts are, so I know how to get out of the place if I need to. Let me just type in the chat box here on the other live stream that I had set up that didn't work. Live stream going. Just so other people who are waiting for the other stream to start. Everything is bigger in the US. Yes, that is true. Hi everyone. One-stop shopping. It is great. The fact that I can go into one store and you've got like everything there. They are different. They're super different. We have, so Jungle Gyms is the international market, and that's about 10 minutes away from here, and I've been buying a lot of like UK and Irish stuff there, which I really like. I've also, so Kroger is our local kind of permanent ish. Our visas are for 3 years, so we'll be here for 3 years unless we decide we hate it. Yeah, well, Newark was the first place I set foot on when I landed here. We got stranded in Newark for quite a while, which I wasn't happy about. 24 hours we were stuck there. So my other stream says it's live. So I don't know. Let me see. Sorry, I'm just typing in because my other stream on my laptop now says that's live, but I don't know how it can be. South Dakota, cool. Yeah, being stranded in an airport, especially with a child, is not fun, and they wouldn't put us up in a hotel because there were thunderstorms. So it was weather related, and United's policy is that they don't put you up in a hotel or like give you anything at all, if it's weather related, because it's out of their control, which I understand. But at the same time, we had just come transatlantic with the 4-year-old child. We were going to be stranded overnight. Trader Joe's I have heard about. I'm not sure if there's one close to here. I'll have to look it up. Actually, I think I already checked and there is one reasonably close, but I haven't had a chance to go there yet. Hi Jenny, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, mechanical issues. I would much rather be stranded and wait for a plane that actually works and will take off safely. Whole Foods, yes, especially now that Amazon have bought them out and they're cheaper. There is a Whole Foods near-ish here. It's about 20 minutes away. So I'm not sure what's happening with the other stream at all. Czech Republic. Such a varied audience. I love this. You're all over the place. In a good way. Not the kind of all over the place I am sometimes. Let me pop all these pens back. But yeah, these are my happy place. My Bujo video is one that has been requested for ages. Massachusetts, lovely. Spent some time in Boston about 3 years ago now. And I love it down that way, like Cape Cod. Map. This thing. Best advice for getting past overwhelmed to the point of organised when you have busy life and family going on. If you have young kids, don't try and do anything when they are awake. Is my best advice. So my daughter is 4 now, so she's kind of getting to the stage where she can go and sit and maybe watch a cartoon or colour in a picture independently and like leave me alone for a few minutes, or will sit beside me and do a little bit of work. South Africa, hi. Somebody's near me in Ohio. But with like when she was younger, unless she was napping or just sleeping through the night, I pretty much like did not get any work done. I really tried. Like when she was eating, I would try and get a few minutes work done here and there. But so I would say just give yourself some grace when your kids are young and they're around and you're like, you just cannot get everything done. Your job is, hi Blaheen, your job is looking after your kids. So it's like doing a full-time job and then trying to do another full-time job at the same time. Like just let it go. Do the full-time job of looking after your kids when they're in bed, if you've got a few minutes. Timers are great. I've spoken about timers so like on so many different occasions. So true, but still it is frustrating. It's incredibly frustrating. If they're old enough to kind of get involved with things, then definitely do. So my daughter loves emptying the dishwasher and filling it. Another shout out for Scotland. She loves, what else does she love? Like, I won't say folding socks, but matching socks she loves. Sweeping she loves. Germany, hi. Dusting she loves, so if I give her a cloth, loads of Scots in here, I like it. If I give her a cloth, she will like wipe down things, but it is tough. But timers work really well for me, so if I'm really struggling with something, set a timer for like 5, 10, 15 minutes and just kind of blast through as much as I can. 16 months, that's kind of a tough age because they've just started walking, and you just have to keep a much closer eye on them, basically. Wisconsin, cool. Wipes or sponge, yeah, keep kids happy for ages. Pasta in a bowl is another great one, just like for the sensory thing. So if you give them a bowl full of dried pasta and then another bowl and they just like transfer things over, that works really well. Popping my pens back. Mississippi, the one we all learned to spell in school. Mississippi. Never been to Mississippi. Actually not well travelled at all. Delaware, another place I haven't been. Let me just pop this pen. This guy's not going to go in for me. That's a really good one, giving a cloth and asking them to see how dirty they can get it. Hobby Lobby I have not been to yet. There is one very close by though. I have been to Michael's. Hobby Lobby is behind it. Um, Canada, I'm hoping to get up to Canada pretty soon. I've always wanted to visit Canada and I never have. The closest I have gotten is Niagara Falls, but I have never quite crossed the border. Hobby Lobby closed on Sundays. You see, in Ireland, pretty much everywhere closes on a Sunday. Well, not pretty much everywhere, but I would be used to growing up with places closing on a Sunday. So, this Labour Day thing is totally confusing me. We don't have Labour Day in Ireland. So I have no idea what that's about. From the Netherlands, my uncle lives in the Netherlands, near Utrecht, I think. 150th year anniversary. I'm not sure I'll get this year, because I have enough to do. I'm just trying to settle into this new place first before I go visiting other places. But yeah, they were really South Wales. Have only been to Wales when I have like driven through to get to the ferry, but it looks beautiful. I don't know how I'm keeping up with these messages. I'm trying to like look at the thing and read the messages. What time is it over here? It is 2 p.m. The Rocky Mountains I would love to see. Most excited about bluntness. Yes, you will definitely find bluntness on my challenge or on my channel. Most excited about, what am I most excited about? I think just kind of cracking a new market, if that makes sense, like in terms of, oh, hi Stephen, how are you? My husband is not American, he's also Irish. My in-laws live in the States, but they're also Irish. We just have a bit of a US connection. So my husband's father works over here, and my husband loves American football. Does Labour Day have something to do with Irish immigrants? Is there an Irish connection? I have no idea. I honestly have no idea what it is, but like everywhere shuts down apparently. How did yours go, Stephen? Because I am finding this, like setting it up was an absolute nightmare. Now that I'm here, I have it on the phone and it's much easier, but I would prefer to get it going on the laptop. But just a disaster. I didn't realise I would have to download software, like extra software. I thought I'd just go onto the live thing, click like go live, and everything would magically work for me. But no, I had to download separate software, and I downloaded it all and set it all up, and it still just would not connect for me. Absolute nightmare. Hi Mary. I think, yeah, so the thing, Labour Day was for women having babies. We should definitely get a day for that, absolutely. South Africa again. How are the prices? Cheaper. Much cheaper over here. Certainly for petrol, gas. Groceries, more or less the same. Some things are cheaper. Hangouts on air. That's the way I do my webinars, and I really should have done it that way. Yeah. Good one, Stephen. I do all my webinars through a Hangout on air, and that's, yeah, I should have done it that way. But I thought the live stream. How am I feeling? I'm feeling okay. So for the first few weeks, felt totally fine, settled in really well. And then the past few days, I've been looking for a school for Scout, and that has kind of been frustrating. The school system over here is totally foreign to me. I'm not sure how it works. So I'm really trying to find the best school for her. And the first few schools I went to see, I didn't like at all. And I was starting to become very like overwhelmed by the whole process. Michael's, yes, have not been to Walmart yet, or Target. Also excited about going to see those. Mercury is in retrograde. I would blame that. I'm going to write that up on my board. Like blame that for everything. One school I went to was just awful. I would not send a dog there, to be honest. So that was the first time where I kind of felt, no, I do not enjoy cooking at all. I'm not a talented cook whatsoever. But yeah, the school thing was the first time where I kind of thought this would just be so much easier in Ireland. We should just go back there and everything would be easy. Go over here, Scout will have to have a physical once a year. That's a totally new concept to me. We do not have that in Ireland. So yeah, the school thing kind of, because I feel like education is such a big decision, like deciding where to send her, because I don't know any of the schools over here. I'm not familiar with them. I can't really get personal recommendations from anyone. Yeah, that has kind of flustered me a lot. The reason I have not been to Target is because Poland, hi, a physical. Yes, I've no idea what's involved, but apparently she has to have a physical. And also from speaking to a lady I know over here, apparently it's incredibly difficult to get an appointment with a doctor. Because of Obamacare, and I know nothing about Obamacare, so I don't know if it's good or bad or whatever. I have no opinion on it. France, I speak a little bit of French. Bonjour. Because of Obamacare, apparently, a lot of doctors stopped taking on new patients. So apparently it's the law over here, the physical. In Ohio, you're legally obliged. Yeah. Things like that have kind of thrown me for a bit of a loop. Seguidoras de la Grasa, is that right? I have no idea. You're folding clothes, multitasking, wonderful. I would not homeschool, no. I would not have the patience for that at all. From Germany, but you're Irish. What part of Ireland are you from? You definitely have an Irish name, Louise. I can hear a little tapping outside the door. Not sure if the religious thing would work. I guess I could try it. Galway. Galway is my spirit home. I love it so much. Yes, we need a paediatrician. But again, apparently there's a wait list of months and months. Hello, person with the strange name. Yeah, so the school thing was the first thing that kind of threw me for a loop, and just the first thing that I kind of thought this would just be easier in Ireland. Mini muffins. I have a banana nut muffin with my name on it waiting for me after this live stream. I don't know what she's doing out there. She's just like running around. Yeah, the school thing was the first thing that I just could not wrap my head around. We had a huge amount of difficulty trying to. Neighbours are lovely, thankfully. Really nice neighbours. He does have insurance through work, but again, like the insurance system over here, I know nothing about it. Your healthcare system, I know nothing about it. So it's learning all of these new things. So a little bit tricky in that sense. Proving our address when we first moved here. The office is set up. First room I properly set up. So like proving our address was difficult. Why do I get shit for the name Scout? I think it's just because it's a little bit unusual. Homeschooling, Stephen? No, I'm not that person. I'm really not. This sounds terrible, but I just cannot wait until she goes to school, because I will just have a few free hours in the morning. I just couldn't do the whole homeschooling thing. I'm just not built for it. I don't have the patience. I don't have the skills required. No, I'm happy to let someone else look after her education. Yeah, I think it's just because Scout is such an unusual name. People just, when I first told them, people were aghast that I would call my daughter such an unusual name. Especially I think in Ireland we have, like over here, everyone thinks it's cool, but in Ireland we kind of tend to stick to quite traditional names. Private schools I would look into, but so expensive. It is from To Kill a Mockingbird, her name. So the book To Kill a Mockingbird, I read that when I was in school. And the little girl in that is called Scout. It's actually her nickname. It's not her actual name. Her actual name in the book is Jean Louise. You did homeschooling, ended up on medication. That would be me. Somebody just got home from work and is watching the live stream. Hi, sit down, relax. Minimalist thing is going reasonably well. So we decluttered a lot before we moved, and my husband got into it as well. Not really the Con Marie way, but he did declutter a lot. I can hear her, but I can't see her. I did find it difficult. Like, we moved into the house and we just had the contents of our suitcase, so it was very easy to set the house up. We had stuff that our in-laws had sent. My in-laws, I keep saying our in-laws, they're not my husband's in-laws. My in-laws, they sent us some furniture, which was great. I mean, it meant that we didn't have to rush out and buy beds or anything like that, so we got the house set up quite quickly. Not Catholic, no, atheist. It is, choice is difficult. Hi Donna, how are you? Our stuff has arrived. I was just getting to that. So our stuff arrived about a week ago, and I have to say, like, when it arrived, she must be knocking on the wall or something. I can hear knocking. Like, I have a glass door so I can see straight out. She's a little minx. I don't know what she's doing out there. Someone else from Scotland. Yes, it all arrived. The guys unpacked it in the house and like kind of left it all lying around. They did want to like put it away for us in cupboards, but I didn't really know where I wanted everything to go, so I told them just to like dump it out on the floor, stick it on counters and stuff. But I have to say, it was very overwhelming, and I did get to a stage where I thought I just wanted to burn the lot of it. It's not too unusual for the US, no, but in Ireland, it got a lot of raised eyebrows, and people were not backwards about coming forwards in their disdain for the name. Like, a lot of people told me that they didn't like it. Urgent care centre, we do have one of those quite close by. Never even thought about that, just for a physical. I will look into that, thank you very much. So like, my daughter's toys are not fully unpacked yet. Her room is a bit of a disaster. Yeah, and it's not really, I mean, I could unpack it all and just like throw it in a corner, but I'm trying to set the house up in such a way so I'm giving myself the time and the grace to put things away where I want them to go. So I keep putting things somewhere and then realizing they might go somewhere better somewhere else, and I move them, and my husband is like, what have you done with such and such? Urgent care centre, thank you so much. I will definitely look into that. The hotel with the teepee, I want to go back and steal the teepee. Amazing. Like, I loved them so much. 21C Museum Hotel, if anyone is wondering. Yeah, see, the thing with the boxes here, they unpacked everything for us and took all the boxes away, so I didn't even have the joy of like going through things one box at a time. Everything was literally dumped out, so it was very overwhelming. When I thought I had got to the house, I thought I had the house like at a certain place and it was lovely and minimal and there was hardly anything in it, and then like a mountain of stuff arrived. Now it's still great, like all my planners and notebooks and stuff arrived, and my pens, so I'm happy enough about that sort of stuff. But no, I don't have to fill up the space, and I actually just wrote a blog post on this about how sometimes when you have the space you feel obligated to fill it. I'm trying to get away from that. Notebooks and pens are my crack. Just stationery and books, I live for them. So this was like, this is why this is the first thing to be set up. Stationery addicts in the house. And then on a bookshelf here to my left, I have all my books. I will hopefully be visiting all over. There will be a tour, yes. Black and white hotel bathroom, beautiful, loved it so much. That's okay. You're learning English from my videos. I wouldn't say I'm the best person to learn English from, especially now with all my swearing. Linen closet. Haven't really got that set up yet. I've thrown a few pillows in there. And here come the weirdos. Great. There will be a tour coming up. Up and coming blog posts. So I'm kind of taking it easy a little bit. Oh, you started journaling. Did you use a bullet journal? Skyline Chili, we have been to. Penguin is out. Mr. Penguin is out in the living room. I don't know how to remove these people. Do I just like press? This is why I'm doing this live stream, to like iron all these kinks, figure out how remove. Thank you. Okay, to iron out all these kinks, to figure out how all this works, like figuring out all this reporting thing. Yeah, the curses. I think a lot of people like love the swear words. It's one of the first things I learn in a foreign language, at least. I'm not setting a great example here. There will be a tour coming up. What was the question I was answering? I completely forgot. Sorry. Thank you for reporting. Great. It's great to have a journal set up, and don't feel the need to like make it look pretty or do lots of complicated things with it. Literally just write down the basics of what you need. I actually got a planner in the post today. Look at the size of this thing. It's only an A5, but they put it in a big giant envelope. Up and coming blog posts. Thank you. I have some ideas for blog posts. I'm not going to like stick to, I have my editorial calendar done out. I don't have much on it. The planner that just arrived, it's called the Path Planner. I'm going to have a review up. It looks amazing. It's an A5. I should do a moderator. That's another thing I'll have to learn, Steve. Again, this is what this live stream is for, like ironing out all these kinks, figuring out how everything works, where everything is. I've got this little, do you know what? I'm just going to press a button here and see what this does. Oh, it's like filters. No, I don't think I need a filter. I'm good here. Oh, now I don't know how to get rid of the, Thank you for sticking with me while I like work out all of this stuff. So the planner, I'm going to be reviewing that. There will be a video up. In terms of blog posts, I have some ideas for upcoming blog posts. I am hoping to get them all up on Mondays as usual, but to be honest, I'm not going to put pressure on myself. I've got like so many other things to do, like Scout, getting her into the school and getting her settled is going to be my priority for this coming week. The packing sheets, I'm so glad you found those helpful. I loved it. I don't really like too many of my things, my printables. Sorry, I'm trying to keep track of the comments and this. I generally don't really like my printables. I'm just not design minded. I'm not great at creating graphics, but I did quite like my packing list one. This, I'm not going to do a little unboxing here because I'm doing that for the vlog. If you're following my vlog channel, Laura H Vlogs, thank you so much. Moving, it's the first time I've moved transatlantic, and anytime I have moved at home, I have moved like bit by bit because I've only moved like a little bit further away from the house I was staying in, so I could do like in car loads and stuff. That is great to hear that your house looks well. The vlogs, I'm really hoping to upload a new vlog this weekend. The only trouble with this house, Dollar Tree, we have one near us, and a Dollar General. Again, I've been putting those off. All those big stores, Target and stuff, I've been putting off until I have a few hours free, child free. So when Scout goes to school, I will be spending a few mornings in Target, Walmart, all of those wonderful places. But yeah, the blog posts, I do have an editorial calendar. I'm hoping to get blog posts done up every Monday, but I'm not guaranteeing everything because I just have so much. That's fine, Stephen. You head off. Thank you for joining. Stephen has a great, like, he's a booktuber. You should find him. So Alf Books, anything to do with books, I love. I have so many vlogs recorded, Blaheen, and I just haven't edited any of them. But I really need to do that. I really need to catch up. We do have Aldi in Ireland, and they do completely different things to the stuff you do in Aldi over here. It's the same concept, like cheap food and various other random things, lawnmowers and things, but not the same like brands or anything. There he is, Alf Books with 2 Fs. Go check him out. Great booktuber, lovely guy. Met him at a YouTube event a few months ago, like before I left Ireland. And I appeared in one of his videos, actually. I don't have any other favourite booktubers. Isn't that sad? No, I don't. This is going to sound terrible, but I don't. Lindsay! Hi, Lindsay! Lindsay is another person you should check out. So she does like all sorts of crafty things. If you're interested in crafting at all, go check out Lindsay's channel. She's the Frugal Crafter. Amazing channel. And she has done the KonMari method as well on all of her craft stuff. I do not know how she did it. I was like overwhelmed and having palpitations just looking at all the stuff. Okay, so somebody in here knows her. Diana knows her. Yeah, I have a schedule, but I've so many things coming up. Dollar Spot. Yeah, I am Irish, yes. So I think I really like the short hair, and I don't know if I would try a buzz cut, and I actually said it to my husband this morning. I'm giving serious consideration to just like literally shaving this all off. Somebody asked about my vlog. I don't know if that's my vlog or you're asking about someone else's vlog, but mine is howtogyst.com. So it'll be linked in all of my videos generally. I am thinking about shaving it all off. I don't know, actually, unless you've been following me on Instagram stories, you probably won't know, but my daughter has currently head lice. We discovered them right after we moved here. Ariel Bassett, I will check her out, which she obviously passed to me. I have been blocking the weirdos. Thank you. Thank you. I do like long hair as well, but I just don't have the patience for it. I really don't. Anyway, I had to treat my hair for head lice, which is the first like bit of shampoo product that has been in my hair in 9 months. For anyone who doesn't know, I gave up shampoo and all hair products at the beginning of this year. It was part of a New Year's resolution to like kind of cut out a lot of chemical products and stuff. So, and it's much easier to manage now that it's shorter. But again, with the head lice thing, because I have to comb through it and stuff, having the shorter hair, much easier. But yeah, this morning when I was like going through with the comb as well, I gave serious consideration to chopping it all off. I love it. I have to say I love it. And now when I look back at older videos where I have the longer hair, like I'm like, I look so weird. I look so weird. I'm not sure which comb we have, but we do have a good one. But I'm thinking of getting one of those ones, they have like a little electrical current on the bottom, so they like zap them as you're going through. The first comb I bought was crap, so I bought a better. I sent my husband back out to get a better comb, a metal comb. Yeah, head lice. Really not happy. I clean my hair with water. I do know Sarah Norris, yes. I've seen a few of her videos. Literally just use water. I don't use shower gel anymore either. I've stopped using all shower products except for like a little loofah body puff thing. Blocking weirdos could be a full-time job. I've seen people do live streams on Instagram and they're just like flooded with weirdos. I am a minimalist, an aspiring minimalist at least. Not that you'd know from all the unicorn stuff I have everywhere. My transition was tea tree oil. Yes, I am on that tip. The transition I found was okay. Oh, okay, another electric. Yeah, the electric combs are great. Yes, okay. Another one for that. Another thumbs up for that. I'll have to get one of those. We are taking to the States. We really like it over here. And even though it's been a little bit difficult, like proving our address, and passports obviously prove our identity, but I agree, Blahin, never have too much unicorn stuff. Blahin is my best friend from Ireland, and I miss her a lot. I miss you. Jara Sky, I'll have to look that person up as well. Hear all of the tapping, but I can't see her at all. She's been very good to stay out for this long, in fairness. I just like dumped her right there with the tablet and a whole load of snacks. I know that sounds terrible. The transition, I miss you too. I will be home very soon though, very soon. You'll be top of my list of people to see. I found the transition okay. Obviously my hair is greasier now. No, I don't, to be honest. I think, so I spend a little bit longer in the shower nowadays, because I want to make sure that I give myself a really good scrub. But I think it's like if you were washing your dishes, like, yes, it's a little bit easier to wash them if you've got detergent or washing up liquid or whatever you call it in your part of the world. But the but you can still do it with a bit of like elbow grease, and like when the water is hot. Transition from shampoo to no shampoo. See, our lease, lots of places won't accept our lease, and because we've just moved in, we don't have utility bills yet. So that was tricky. Eastern Ireland, if you wanted to move there, Dublin is kind of the obvious one, but Wicklow, I would go to Wicklow. Wicklow's beautiful. It's not too far from Dublin, but you still get like the lovely countryside. I would go to Wicklow if you're not kind of tied to a certain place, if you don't need to be near Dublin for like work or anything, but it's still very convenient to like getting up and down to the city. Wicklow is lovely. Waterford, also nice. Waterford Castle is beautiful as well. You take a boat over, it's on an island. Really, really nice. Yes, we got a letter from my husband's work, but it didn't work with lots of things. So when I got my driver's license, it didn't work. I had 3 letters from the bank. They did not work. I had to go back to the bank and get a letter that was stamped and signed. Bank statements, yes, but I had only just opened the bank account. So I didn't have a statement. Kildare, yeah, I'm from Kildare, so also would recommend Kildare. That should have been the first thing that popped into my head. But yeah, I think for the shampoo thing, if you're like, same with dishes, you just have to give an extra scrub. You can get everything clean, just takes a little bit longer. Blockbuster card. Waterford is lovely. It is lovely. The shopping there is nice too. She is a great kid. I don't know how much of that is down to me, to be honest. I think we just got like really lucky with her. Yeah, shaved head. I'm thinking that might be the way to go, to be honest. There were loads of places that would not accept anything to do with our rental house, like lease, solicitors' letters, things like that. We got everything sorted, but then when I went to get her into a school, I just had problems there as well, with the physical, all sorts of things. I have to fill out like 1 billion forms. Serbia has the best rap. I honestly would not know. Yeah, my hair grows like overnight. It's ridiculous. And my nails grow ridiculously quickly as well. Hair and nails, I don't know why, but I have ridiculously quickly growing hair and nails. I think I better wrap this up now, purely because I've left my daughter out there for so long and God knows what the house is going to look like. I'm expecting to find like marshmallows and Cheerios all over the floor. But she is great. She's been so chirpy and so upbeat, and like, she has been such a blessing to us. I have no idea what Serbian hair and nails look like, to be honest. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry I had so many problems with it, but this is why I wanted to do the first stream, because I wanted to like get used to where everything was and figure out what all the... Do you know what? I'll press some more buttons. Let's press some more buttons and see what they do. Super chat. No. All. Great. I'm just pressing random buttons here. We moved because my husband's company is based here. I will tell her hi. Scout is definitely a YouTuber in the making. She watches a lot of kids on YouTube, who do like the unboxing videos with the toys and they play with them and they go to like Disney World and stuff, and she watches all those. And she has now started, if I speak to her, she's now started replying with, leave me a comment. She's like one step away from asking me to subscribe to her. Share, mute microphone. Thank you for sticking with me from this total nightmare. I think I have it all sorted now. She does say leave me a comment. It's hilarious. My husband wants her to start a channel. I do not. I'm a bit about having her online. She sometimes appears in some of my vlogs, but I'm not overly keen on it. But my husband thinks this is like get rich quick scheme. He thinks we put her on camera and she will just like we'll rack up the views and money will come pouring in and people will give us loads of free toys and stuff, and that is kind of the way it works, but it's obviously not that simple or that straightforward. Coming from somebody who actually makes YouTube videos, I can tell you that it's not just like press record and then upload and then you're done. It's not that easy. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sticking through like all of this disastrous nightmare that I had, but hopefully now the next one will be much smoother. She will get recognized when she's older, possibly. She is YouTube gold, but I don't want to exploit her. But yeah, child protection, I'm a little bit on that sort of stuff. But sometimes I give her my phone and I put it in airplane mode and I just put on Snapchat, and she like flicks through all the filters and she'll record little videos to herself. And she does a great job, I have to say. Yeah, I do think for safety, yeah, I'm not keen on doing it, but my husband just thinks millions. He's just got like the dollar signs in his eyes. Okay, I'm definitely going because I need to eat and I need to like I need to unwrap this thing. Shout outs actually to Unpolished Press. Unpolished Press. My first proper piece of post, haven't opened it yet. Unpolished Press, they are on Instagram, is the best place to find them. They do like hand lettered profanity, is the best way to put it. Thank you so much for being here. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm sure you have if you're here on the live stream. Slán go fóill, loving the Irish. And subscribe to the vlog channel as well, Laura H Vlogs, you will find that. Thank you so much for being here. Next time should go a lot smoother, I hope, and I will see you all then. Bye. And now I have to figure out how to turn this off. I think it's this button right here. Am I sure that I want to stop streaming? Yes, I am. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Bye.